Okay, the first thing that we're going to discuss are significant figures. These are the number of digits in a number that we are going to use for measurement. So anytime you're dealing with a problem, you can only use the minimum number of significant figures that you have for that problem. So anything that's non-zero is automatically significant. So let's say you have like 154, that's automatically 3 significant figures. Okay, because they're non-zero, they're automatic. Basically any zero that's between other numbers, like let's say we have 305, these two are significant figures, and this zero in between would have to be as well, so that's also 3 significant figures. Most zeros that are in front and behind are not going to count. So let's say you had like 2050. Okay, so this 2, 0, and 5 all count as significant figures, but this 0 right here does not, because we can't tell if it's measured or if it was rounded. So the last 0 does not count, but the first 3 do. So that's 3 significant figures as well. If you have something like 0.032, these 2 zeros don't count because they're just placeholders, kind of like that one. So these 2 zeros do not count. The 3 and the 2 obviously do. Anything that's non-zero automatically counts. And any zeros that are to the right after a decimal. So let's say we have like 52.150. This 0 would be dropped unless it's a precise measurement, so this 0 is the 0 that counts. So if it's to the right of a decimal or if it's between significant figures, then it counts. These others do not. So the ones here and the ones here do not. So this one has 5 significant figures. Okay, so anything that's non-zero automatically counts. Anything to the right of a decimal after a significant figure is going to count, and then the other zeros do not count unless you're told otherwise. Okay, and then if we have degrees, let's say we have like 36 degrees and 24 minutes, that has 4 significant figures. But if we have 52 degrees and 20 minutes, sorry, I did seconds there. It actually doesn't really matter. I said minutes, but I wrote seconds. Let's fix that. Okay. Let's say we have 52 degrees and 20 minutes. Now this 0, like the 0 over here, we can't assume that that's a measured 0. So this only has 3 significant figures. Okay, so in the beginning, they're going to give you numbers that match. They'll all have 3 significant figures, or they'll all have 4 significant figures. So try to get comfortable with that idea when you look at them, and then when they start mixing them up, you'll be more ready to identify which ones have 3, which ones have 4, which ones have 5, and so on.